What's up, guys? Welcome to Bro Beats. Today I'm gonna show you how to make a Tekashi69 type beat. All right, I'm gonna be going kind of leaning towards the song Gummo, kind of getting just that dark sound, kind of bouncy, dark sound. You can get this sound if you know a little bit of music theory and you just know how to make some modern trap drums. So let's just get into the video. All right, so we're gonna be in halftime, 78 BPM, anything around there should be good. We're in halftime because we want to make as much bounce as we can. All right, so we're gonna go in halftime, and it's good that you make beats in halftime and double time, just learning purposes. Playboy Cardi drums, these are all from Expand for CPU usage purposes. But yeah, we're gonna layer these. All right, so I'm gonna choose a D minor by default. That's like my go-to because this is gonna produce a dark sound. And since we're in halftime, I think I'm gonna let's just try this first because I don't think we're gonna need that much space for a melody. All right, so let's go to this. Let's move this out of the way. Let's go to this action pad. All right, and this is what this action pad is called if you have Expand. All right, and then this pad, Stellar Dust, and then I'll show you the other ones too. All right, so let's go to the piano roll. Turn this on. I'm just trying to find something that's dark but not too dark. All right, so let's listen. All right, so I think that's about where I wanted to have a little bit of harmonics or like a melody in there, but not too much that's gonna like take your focus away from like the beat and stuff. So that's good. Copy that, paste this onto this pad. You know, I don't really need to like make any counter melodies right now. All right, so this is what this sounds like. I'll play this one by itself for you. You can see I'm using action pads. That just adds a new dynamic to the beat so that you don't have to like add extra sounds and stuff. It just saves CPU usage and it sounds really good. So that's why I use action pads a lot. All right, so for this lead, this is gonna be kind of like the main melody. Wait, is this the actual lead? All right, yeah, it is. All right, so this is the sound I picked. It was a pretty cool sound. So I'm gonna try to make a melody with this, like the main melody or like the bass melody we can build from. So I'm gonna play this and just try to find something. Also what I'm doing, I forgot to explain in the chords, what I'm doing is playing on the half notes. That's gonna create the dark sound for this type of sound. All right, so if you see me like using the half notes and stuff, then you get why I'm doing that. That's gonna create the dark sound. So all right, so that's gonna be the melody. I'm gonna do something a little different. I'm gonna take this E, and I think this is the right spot. It's gonna create like a delay, which will create some more bounce in the beat. And let's just stretch this out. We'll find out when we actually make the beat. All right, so moving on. Now we can do this pluck. And same thing, just we're gonna use these half notes, these two notes are right next to each other, all right, to create a darker sound. So we're gonna kind of make a melody similar to that. All right, I wish FL had a way that you could see these in a different color or something, so you can actually see, but whatever. All right, so I'm gonna play this. So I'm not really thinking of these because it's kind of making it sound too melodic. So I might use the other ones. Let's try this. Let's see. Let's pull these down a bit. I guess we could just copy that. I don't think I can even make it any darker than that. So I'm gonna just leave it like that. And really we can just copy this over. I'm just layering these because individually I don't really like these sounds, but they kind of fit the genre of the style, so that's why I have them. So let's see, let's turn these down. Okay, so almost done. Let's do this lead. So it's gonna kind of be the same concept. We're just gonna, you know, modify it. I'm thinking I might delay it actually. So let's actually copy this. That might be a good idea. Let's delay it. And might want to change some of these notes maybe. Nah, let's just keep it like this. Okay. So let's just delay it like that. Just gonna delay. Let's listen. So I'm gonna bring these up because that sounds a little bit weird to me. All right, so I like that. So now we're done with our melodies. All right, we got all this. Took 7 minutes, but you know, it's a process. So now the easy part, the drums. Now for the drums, I think I'm going to start on a different pattern. This is gonna be our first set of drums. Then I'm gonna do like the verse or the hook drums. All right. So first, all we can have to do is just do this with the hi-hat pattern. Nothing crazy. Put these claps in. We could turn them up a bit. Let me okay. So now let's just listen. Let me put these in the playlist for you. Let's just listen for this. Since we're gonna have 2 patterns, put those. Let's just see what we want for the bass. All right. All right, so we need to find a melody for this, the bass. Let's copy this over real quick. Let's just try to find a melody. Let's turn these up. And I'm thinking I'm gonna go on the key D. So that's because I noticed when I was making the beat that a lot of these keys are in D, as you can see. Well, not these, but I know the main melody is. So that's kind of telling me where to put the 808. All right. So let's just see. All right, so I'm gonna use that. I kind of like all of these, but you know, I'll just do some a little different. Let's just use that instead of kind of doing the same thing. All right, so we're good. I don't think we should need a kick for this part. This can be like the low part of the song. All right, and now let's make another pattern. And I think I'm gonna use the same notes for this 808 pattern. So let me see, D, C, and E. All right, so I don't want to have to copy this over. All right, so for this one, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna actually make like a pattern instead of just like this simple pattern we just did. All right, so let me pull this down. So that, and we're almost done. This is the last part. Okay, so let's play this. So I'm just gonna use this to place it because I'm not sure where I want to put it, or I wasn't sure like where the placement was since we're in halftime. It's kind of weird transitioning to the halftime. So let's see, one here and one here, and I'm leaving some of the kicks open to create some bounce. All right, so let's pull these up. Control L, and then this one didn't. Let's pull these up to the D, and let's see. Let's see which one sounds better with this lead. I don't know, that sounds kind of weird with the bass delayed, so let's just leave it like that. Now these hi-hats, I'm gonna just try to place these kind of like let's just do like a pattern, a rhythm with the hi-hats. So maybe we can do something like this, and then after we can put it in this free spot. And this is gonna create some bounce, because if you watch my Beethoven, actually that tutorial is a long time ago, but basically if you put everything in its own spot, it's gonna create a lot of bounce. So that's what we're gonna do. And then here, right there, and then hi-hats right here. All right, and you can see. All right, and that's pretty much the beat. Now I can just play everything. Let's put this in the playlist real quick. We'll be hitting about 13 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna put these in a bus just so it's to save time. And right now you don't have to worry about that bus and stuff. I'm gonna just do this so I can take out the bass for a lot of this stuff. So I'm gonna just mix this real quick. All right, let's see. Let's start bass, the kick. All right, and then we can do these pads real quick. And I'm gonna pan this one to the left and this one's to the right. Now let's actually widen these, and this should be probably around here in the background. All right, the synth lead, I want that to stand out a little bit, so let's put this above. And actually I think these are messed up. Let's reset all of these. Don't forget to do that when you're mixing too, because sometimes that might mess up some of your mixes. So you might have to turn these down a bit. All right, so that's pretty much the beat. I could just play it, put it out real quick. Well, you know, split it by the, what is it called? Split by channel. All right. So I'm gonna do that really quickly and just kind of build the outro beat right now. Let's take that away, put this kick. So I'm not sure which pattern has a little bit more energy, so I might just, I'm not sure which one. Let's see. Yeah, this one does. So let's use that as the hook. And I'm just do a simple kind of thing because in the outro, you don't really, probably don't even listen to it. So all right, so this is gonna be the outro. This is the hook. And then we could just do something like that. Take the hi-hat out. All right, so this is the preview, pretty much. Not sure how this is gonna transition. All right, so that's how you make that beat. I kind of want to put some snares in there, but I didn't hear any snares in that song, so I want to stay true to the style. So yeah, that's how I make a Tekashi69 type beat. Hopefully this helped you out. Maybe you learned anything about layering sounds, picking sounds, a little bit of mixing, panning, you know, anything you learned, took away from this video. I hope you did. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.